Good morning, viewers. My name is Divine Emmanuel, and today I'm going to teach you about suspended chords and how to use them. First of all, you may ask, what are suspended chords? Suspended chords are chords formed by omitting the third of a triad chord and replacing it with either the second or the fourth note of the scale. Let's take, for example, the C major scale you have. And now for this C major scale, you have the C triad, which is C, which is the first note, E, the third, and G, the fifth. Now this is the C major triad. Now prior to this lesson, the suspended chords are of two types. We have the suspended second and the suspended fourth chord. Now the suspended second chord is formed by omitting the third note and replacing it with the second. For example, in the key of C major, the second note is D. Now our C major scale, we have C, E, and G. So we can equally omit the E and replace it with a D. And here you have a C suspended second, popularly known as C sus2 chord. You can see it has a different sound, and it sounds very rich and cool compared to the C major chord, which has the E on it. So this is your C suspended chord. So a C suspended chord can equally replace your C major chord, C suspended second chord rather. And also, like I said, we have the suspended second and the suspended fourth, otherwise known as the sus2 and sus4. Now let's take a good look at the sus4 chord. From here we have our C major chord, which is C, E, and G. Then to get our C sus4 chord, we'll omit the third note and replace it with the fourth note, which is our F. The fourth note, which is our F. So replacing it, we have C, F, and G. So in place of playing your one chord, C, E, G, you can play your C, F, and G. Wow, that's an awesome sound. Now let's go on ahead to explore how we can use this. Alright, now let's see how we can use the C sus2 chord, how we can apply them in our worship songs. Now let's take a popular song, Hallelujah. Now most times from this song we can have and we can hear that we have a 1-4 movement, which is from the C to an F. Now over the C, which is our one chord, instead of playing this C, E, G, we'll replace it by playing the C sus2 chord, which is C, E, G. Now on our 4 chord, which is an F, we can play an F sus2. Remember I said the sus2 chord is simply omitting the third of a major chord and replacing it with either the second or the fourth. But in the case of our F chord, we're going to replace it with the second, which means we're going to play an F sus2, which is F, G, and C over our F chord. Wow, that's awesome. Now let's go back to the song. Now from the song we have with the 1 chord moving to the 4 chord, normally, which is like this. We have Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Now you can hear that now. Now let's replace this 1 chord with a C sus2, since we are on the key of C, and replace our 4 chord with an F sus2, since we are on the key of F. So let's check this out. Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Wow, it gives us another different color of tone. So also we can equally reverse this the way around. We can still use a C sus4 over the C chord. Now we can use these towards the ending of the song. For example, what we have, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Now at this ending point, we see that we have a plagal cadence there, which is a 4-1 cadence, also known as the amen cadence. Sorry that most of you might not be familiar with these terms. Now, taking a look at the ending of this song, it has a 4-1 progression, a 4 chord moving towards a 1 chord. So we can equally make this 4 chord a suspended fourth, or we can equally play a C sus4 over the F chord and still resolving to a C sus2 chord. So we can play it like this. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You see that? That's one of the ways you can use this sus2 chord and also the suspended fourth chord. Also, the suspended 2 chord or the sus2 can be used on the 6th. You want to move to your 6th. Let's say, for example, a 1-6 progression. Now we can equally still use this C suspended second or C sus2 over the 6th, which is an A chord. So we can play in a 1-6 progression, which is C to your A. Now let's try using the C sus2 chord. I don't know if you can hear that, how cool it sounds, playing a C sus2 over the A with your left hand. Now we're going to equally play the C sus2 over E in the bass. For example, if you have a progression, a 1 to your 3, from 1 to 3, you can still play your C sus2 over the C chord and over the E chord. You can have this. So these are some ways that you can use your C sus2 chord and apply them in your worship songs. You can use the C sus2 chord over the root, over the 3rd, over the 6th of your chord. You can equally use it over your 4th as well, C sus2 over F. You can play it over your 4th chord. These are some ways I believe you can use and apply your C sus2 chord and sus4 chord. Thanks for watching. I hope to still do more videos on the suspended chords.